How do you create interesting character backstories that will work for the campaign and create interesting moments during the campaign? It's easier than you think, honestly. The first most important part is don't create your backstory in a vacuum. Like, don't come to the table with a completely fleshed out character ready to go, knowing nothing about the campaign. You want to know what the campaign is going to be about. So ask your GM, ask them, what is the premise of the campaign? Like, what is the overarching narrative? What is the general idea? If they're running a pre-published campaign, you can probably figure that out pretty easily. So like, let's say you're playing Descent into Avernus. You're going to be going to hell. That's the sales pitch of the campaign, so you know it's coming. So like, you want to make a character that's going to interact with that in an interesting way. So your backstory should give you a few things beyond that. First, you need a reason to be there. Like, why would your character care about the events that are going on? Maybe they have friends or family in the local area. Maybe they grew up here, so they're personally invested in the stakes. If they're from somewhere far away, maybe they have something weird here that matters to them, like distant cousin who they were close with as a kid, or maybe they're here looking for something. But give them a reason to be here, give them a reason to care about what's going on. Second, to make your backstory a persistent thing in the ongoing story, you need to put hooks into your backstory that give your DM something to play with. NPCs, factions, family members, old friends, old antagonists. Throw a personal rival in there somewhere. Taking inspiration from some published modules, Icewind Dale has all of the characters create secrets for themselves as part of character creation, because no one really wants to live in Icewind Dale on purpose. You go there because it's the last place you can really go. And honestly, I think that was a fantastic mechanic. Like, every person has secrets for the most part. They have things they don't like to talk about. They have trauma in their lives. Like, having a couple of those things, even if they're not written into your backstory, but like, keep them in your head and save those for later. And then that helps you bring your character's history into the game when it's appropriate, when it's interesting, and when it makes sense. Like, as an example, I played Icewind Dale, and my character was born under the symbol of Auril, so I had permanent cold resistance, which was super weird for a bugbear. And that mostly didn't matter in the plot until we went to face Auril, and like, a few minutes before we went and tried to fight her, she switched my cold resistance to vulnerability, and if she hadn't done that, we probably would have killed her. We didn't last long enough to explore why that was an interesting part of my character, because we TPK'd, but if we had survived, it would have been a very, very interesting in-character discussion explaining like, hey man, why do you know God?